So I wrote my day 65. Yesterday was day 65. I can't believe I wrote day 67, but I think I did that because I was going back to when I was sick. I think that was day 58. So I think that's where my brain left off. But yeah, so I officially have day 65. This was yesterday. It's a wrap. There. There. Got it. Okay, now day 66. Let's get her done. Okay, we'll put it there. Day 66. Actually, I might even put it on here too. All right, we are starting at number 30 on the odometer. So today again is going to be a slow get back into the groove of it day. I feel better today. Every day I'm feeling better and better, which is good. All right, let's go and check the audio. Okay. Get onto my tablet. Let's see, audio up. I feel better today. Yay! I'm feeling better and better. Working. Okay, good. All right, let's get this going. I got my little mitts. Let me check the shot. Here we go. I'm just looking at the shot. Gotta keep working hard though. I gotta keep exercising. I still have a little bit more time left before Friday, next Friday. We'll see what that scale says at the doctor's office. I'll have to weigh myself with clothing on. That's always a drawback. But gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, got my little mitts. Oh, this is cute. The thumb's not open though. Interesting. Okay, kind of interesting. Don't know if I like these kind of gloves with the fingers exposed and then the little thingy dingy. I can easily entertain myself. This is funny. Okay, let's check the shot with everything. Okay, the bear is holding my liquid. Let's put this up closer. Maybe. Let's put this. Come on, treat, give it up. There. Let's put this right there. There's Abby Fresh. Hello, Abby Fresh. Love the hat. Thank you. A little bit burr out today. The temperature itself is 42 degrees, but there's a little bit of burr feeling in the air. And I have my actual almost wintertime jacket on. So, yeah, it's kind of weird to actually have to put a little bit warmer clothing on. I don't like it. That means it's going to get burr cold more. Min Lee. Hi, Min Lee. Welcome. Good to have you here. And my fingers are getting a little burr, so I figured get my little mitts that match my hat. Oh, good. Wow, there's 20 people on here? Holy moly, guacamole. That's a lot. Crazy. So today, I had thought of all these things again to talk about, and I completely forgot them all over again. I just got to dropping my son off at work in town. So I got back just in time. I was like, I'm not going to put on any workout colorful clothing. We'll just stay in my street clothes. Happy Halloween. Yes, Min Lee. Happy Halloween. Getting close to Halloween time. Very close. Indeed. And I have Halloween shirts. I should probably start wearing them. I have Halloween leggings and Halloween shirts. So I think I'll start wearing those. Halloween is, let's see, I forget which day it is. Can't remember. I mean, day of the week. Oh well, I think it's a Friday or Thursday. I'm not sure. True. Yes, Min Lee, true. This is weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I like with this. It might be great for camera work, but oh well. Rick Gatica. Sunday. Sunday. I don't get it. LMAO. Laughing your patootie off. Yeah, I don't get. Oh, Sunday. Oh, Sunday. Duh. Halloween's on Sunday. I'm slow. Oh my goodness. That's funny. I'm way too slow. But it's good. This is day 2 of me actually exercising after having that horrible, horrible time with Crohn's disease. Abby, I gotta give it to you. You are dedicated to work out. Thank you. Thank you, Abby. I am trying, rain or shine. But when I got sick this last week, oh, Min, gotta go. Bye. Bye, Minley. Thanks for coming in. When I got sick, I still live streamed very short, but it took a good 8 days of recovery of not exercising. I'll sub you. Thank you, Minley. Yay! Awesome sauce. Thank you. Yep, come back and enjoy me. I'll be exercising, live streaming, all that good stuff. It's coming up. Yeah, I feel a little stronger today. I did a lot of resting today so that the workout would be a little bit easier. And I'm still trying to stick to eating. Oh, and like, thank you, Minley. Awesome. I'm still sticking to a diet that is easy on my Crohn's disease after that big flare up. So, still eating cream of wheat and soup. And I'll sometimes have, if I'm feeling okay, some bread with some peanut butter and honey on it, or guava jam. Oh, Kush Boy's here. Hey, Kush Boy. And Jason Blue says, Jesus, I can smell that. Oh my goodness, Jason, that's naughty. That is so naughty. I'm a grandma. Kush Boy. Yay, Kush Boy's here. Awesome. Hope you're having a good day, Kush Boy. And Dustin, what's up from Tennessee? Tennessee, cool. That's a fun state. Been there a couple times. Let's see, what was it? I forgot about the Kush Boy. I watched one of your videos. I don't remember which one it was. Can't remember now. I make sure though I watch everybody's videos and click like on it. So gotta try to do my part to pay it forward to y'all since you're paying it forward to me. Kush Boy laughing. Yep. Cecilia and Capono. That just popped into my head out of nowhere. I'm sure I'll figure it out later. I tell you, being sick makes me. Oh, you're welcome, Kush Boy. Like I said, I like your editing style where you'll have a short video and you'll have like 4 different clips that are all completely different so that you keep the person watching. That's unique editing. Peggy Saxer. Hi, Peggy. Welcome. I don't think you've been here before. I try to always read the username so I can remember who you are. Justin Parker. Oh, goodness. Retracted. Okay, didn't read it in time. But yeah, I admire that editing technique style that you have, Kush Boy. I'm probably going to get too warm now that I put my hat and mitts on. But I was a little bit chilled, so I'm glad I did. Kush Boy, very observant, Katie. Yep. I can appreciate editing technique, editing styles. But I like how you keep your viewer on the hook, literally. They'll watch the first segment of your short, they'll get into it and go, oh, I wonder how it's going to turn out. And then boom, it goes to something else. Like, oh, something completely different. I think I want to keep watching and see if it goes to something else completely different. So that is super, super creative. That's the word. Because people have, similar editing techniques, so they try to follow what's what's not correct. Try to follow the fad of the editing for what's the flavor of the week, the flavor of the month. I like when people follow their own direction of editing. Dustin, I have a YouTube channel that tells my story about the December 10th tornado that hit Sandburg, Tennessee, and Mayfield, Kentucky in 2021. Oh, wow. That's cool. Here, let me go to your channel and it'll pop up, hopefully in my feed. Let's see. Doop a doop. If I get this to work right. My apologies. Go to channel. There. Okay. I subscribe to your channel, Dustin. That way I can go see it later and your stuff will pop up in my feed. That seems interesting to watch that. Kush Boy, that's what I was aiming for. That's good. I caught it. I was like, that's effective. Very effective. Luna. Hey, Luna. Howdy, just passing by. Nice to see you all better after the recovery. Thank you. Yes. Feels good to have a little bit more energy every day. A little bit more, a little bit more. Dustin Parker. I also promote Ryan Upchurch. He's a country rap artist from Tennessee. Cool. That's really cool. I'll check all that out, Dustin. Sarah Byrne, how long have you done this? 65 days, nonstop. Well, I did take 8 days off because I was really sick. But I still live streamed on those days. Really, some of them were just 5 minutes long. I was so sick. So that's the only excuse to have is surgery, medical sickness, teeth extracted, things like that. Yeah, those are the only excuses. Doctor's order type excuses. Elizabeth, hey Elizabeth, hey Katie, glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Elizabeth. Welcome back. And Kush Boy, Dustin, do you like or even heard of Big Stacks? I've not heard of Big Stacks myself. Trevor76, hello, how are you this evening? I'm good, thank you. Sarah says good. I'm doing good. How is everybody else out there? Instead of me just talking about my day, it'd be cool you guys talk about your day too, because I always think that my life's kind of boring. I'm interested in your guys' lives too. So don't be shy. You just say whatever you want on here, as long as it's appropriate, of course, you know, grandma rated. And as Kush Boy would say, we got to stick with the turnip greens. Well, that's what I would say. Turnip greens are better than mustard greens. Charlie! My puppy's outside. Charlie, Charlie! There's my puppy. He's in his yard though. He's sad because he can't run over here and harass me. Let's see. Sarah says, I'm doing fine. Got 5 days of OSS. What is OSS? I should know it, but I don't. Dustin, I like your blue and gray suit, Katie. Thank you, Dustin. This is my Alaska wear as the seasons change. These are my hiking pants. This is my light thin jacket. It's Rab. I like Rab brand and Malmot. All those brands are cool. And Kush Boy, hit that like button, guy. Yeah. Thank you. Nilam Chakraborty. Let's go. May Lord Vishnu bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Sarah Byrne. Out of school suspension. Oh, okay. Well, what'd you do to get out of school suspension? I'm curious now. I've never had out of school suspension, but I've had detention before once. They actually finally served me with detention in high school. I skipped all the time when I was a senior. Elizabeth, the weather here in Southern California finally dropped under 80 degrees today. That's good. It's 79. Going for a walk after watching nice weather. That's awesome. That's super cool. I used to live in Southern California in Studio City for a couple of years when I was working in film. And yeah, it gets warm there. Sarah, you got into a fight. Okay, now I have to ask, who won? Who won the fight? And why did you get into a fight? I'm curious now. Benny, hello, Benny. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Dustin, I'm ready for fall weather and Halloween. Awesome. Yeah, here, trick-or-treating is different here in Alaska. Sometimes it could be 20 below, 40 below, or 10 degrees. And so you always buy the costumes, many sizes too big, because your kids got to put on snowsuits when it's really cold, and they put the costume over the snowsuit. And then Benny, I'm out riding my bike right now. Awesome, Benny. That's super cool. That'd be funny. All of a sudden, I see a kid that looks like Benny riding by. Benny! And if you look, like, oh my gosh, we are neighbors. Elizabeth. Oh no, that's Sarah. But sometimes we have to stand up for ourselves. I agree. I got suspended once when I was in 8th grade. Yep. Sometimes you got to stand up for yourself, or sometimes if you're the person picking on somebody, they got to stand up for themselves too. So, either or, both sides. Sometimes it's just got to be done. They always say, don't choose violence. Well, sometimes, you just gotta. Sometimes, you gotta, like, I'm small, so I always have people picking on me. Even now, on airplanes and airports, guys are rude. So I stand up for myself, and I do it in a very non-discreet way. Um, Dustin, do you like to wear costumes, Katie? Um, Not really, but I do like to wear workout clothes that are kind of fun. Today's just, like I said, I just took my son to work, and I didn't have time to switch everything over, so I stay with the same setup, kind of. And so, yes, I do like to wear costumes for my live streams of sorts, workout costumes. Benny, I'm riding in my cul-de-sac. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm looking for Benny in the cul-de-sac. That would be funny. Oh, I don't see Benny in the cul-de-sac. Elizabeth, how tall are you, Katie? I'm 5'3". So, like in airports, what usually happens is recently in the Seattle airport, in the Alaska Lounge of all places, I had all these guys that are just really rude. They would walk in I'd be walking to get something, and they'd walk into my line of fire of the direction I was walking, so that I had to get out of their way. So finally, I just started not getting out of their way, and I started just kind of, shoulder tackling people to make them, have to acknowledge that they're being a jerk. So, and then on airplanes, a lot of guys behind me like to put their feet into the back of my legs. And yeah, I get aggressive when people do that. I don't tolerate it. But anyway, back to this. Trevor, Mama Bear would be a great costume for you. Yes, yes. My little baby bear and a mama bear. You're right. Dustin, my favorite costume is the horse costume and the inflatable. Oh, those are cool. I like the dragon inflatable one. That's cool. Benny vibes. Wow, that's crazy. I'm trying to think what other thing. At one point, there's one guy, he was really tall, sitting behind me in the airplane, and he'd have his shoe right where, along the window. Here's my window. His foot was right there. I almost took his shoe off, and I was going to give it back to him until he was going to stop being naughty. But I ended up telling him to stop touching me and get his shoe out of my face, basically. And then he denied it. And then I said, I don't want to hear another word from you. If you have anything to say it to my husband, because my husband was sitting far away from me. And then he kind of shut up when he saw my husband, because my husband turned around and gave him a nasty look. And from then on, he stopped touching me. Oh, it was great. But if my husband wasn't there, I would have called the stewardess and said, the fellow behind me won't stop touching me. I would have done that. So, gals, stick up for yourself. Always. Don't be shy and not stick up for yourself. Us small gals of the world. But let's see. Carolee. Hi, Carolee Wilkins. I think I've seen you here before. Welcome. And Dustin Parker. Wow, I'm going faster today. I noticed I'm going 20 miles per hour. That's cool. Yesterday was hard getting back on the wagon here. Dustin, I've always wanted to wear the back of the horse costume with a friend and have a third friend wear the front part of the horse costume. That'd be cool. Yeah, the inflatable costumes here don't work out too well when it's like 30 below zero for trick-or-treating. Because what happens is usually the parents trail behind in their car so the kids can run in to get warmed up into the car. They'll hit like 3 houses, 4 houses, and then get back in the car to warm up. Benny, that's rude of him. I know, he was so rude. But like I said, once he realized that my husband was just a couple seats away from me, and my husband was much bigger than this guy. This guy was just tall and skinny. Um, yeah. I mean, I was kicking his feet. I was like, "Urgh, urgh," because he kept putting his feet like right where my feet were at in my seat of the airplane. And I was just kicking it. And then I just probably said, "You get your feet off and you stop touching me." "I'm not doing that." "Yes, you are." So, yeah. But I notice that in airports a lot. Guys in airports can really be kind of jerky to smaller, short gals like me. I noticed that. But like I said, just hold your ground. Um, and then Carly Wilkins. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, I thought I'd seen your name here before, so just want to make sure I remember everybody. So welcome back, definitely. Okay, this is getting a little too warm for these. I'm getting warm. Okay. All right, the bear's gonna hold it. He's good for that. Actually, he can hold him right there. Okay. And glad to see you're doing better. Thank you, Benny. Squirrel, right there. See, you listen for every sound here. Even if it's a squirrel, you react. You make sure it's a squirrel, not a moose. Um, Abby Fresh, lol. Dustin Parker. I'm thinking about wearing an inflatable costume with my cousin Stephanie. Her inflatable costume is Baymax. Baymax. What's Baymax? Now I'm curious. Baymax. I gotta look that up now. Okay. Doo-doo. Oh man, I got so many tabs open on here. Baymax. Disney. Oh, okay, that one. But I looked that up. I'm visual. I like to. Oops. I'm illiterate with stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's try to open back. See, now I'm getting overheated. I figured I might because I got too much on. This jacket's too warm. Okay, here we go. Baymax, Carly Wilkins, lol. Benny vibes. I lifted weights with my dad again, and now I'm riding my bike. Yay! Exercise is so good. Dustin Parker, Big Hero 6. Yep, I'm glad I looked up the picture of it because now I know what I was looking at, what you said, Baymax. Abby Fresh, I got a small workout today too. Yay! I'm so happy hearing people are getting out there doing just a little bit, takes just a little bit to get started. That's all. Dustin, I like the horse costume because I Love Lucy when Lucy and Ethel wore a horse costume together. I think I remember seeing that episode. I'm kind of old. So I grew up watching black and white TV shows. But I Love Lucy was before my time as a youngin. For me, it was Gilligan's Island, um, Star Trek, and Hogan's Heroes. Um, I Dream of Jeannie, Brady Bunch. That's kind of like my generation. But I Love Lucy would come on, and we'd watch that too. Because back then you watched whatever was on. I can't stay off of Temu. I know what you mean, Abby. Just watching the Temu demonstrations of like the containers for storage. I'm like, I need that. I need that. Oh my gosh, I need that. But I've never bought anything off of Temu. What is that like to buy off of Temu? I'm wondering. I'm curious. This is good. I like when you guys talk about your days because mine are kind of boring. Mine will get a little bit more exciting in about in about 4 days. It's affordable, definitely. Okay. I was wondering because I hear, oh, Temu's a scam. Don't buy off of Temu. But I'm thinking, what's this? Probably Amazon saying that. I do buy off of Amazon quite a bit because I like to buy the groceries and things that I know are cheaper on Amazon than they are in Fairbanks. I like to do most of my shopping in Fairbanks, but if I can get Amazon to dump it on my front porch, I'm happier. For cheaper too. Justin, Dukes of Hazzard is the best show because of General Lee. Oh, that's right, Dukes of Hazzard. My husband and I were talking about Dukes of Hazzard the other day and how the guys are always into Daisy. Daisy was, you know, she's the hot gal on there. And that the girls were always into Bo or Luke. And I said, not me. I didn't like Bo or Luke. I liked Enos. Boss Hog Sheriff Deputy Enos. I thought Enos was so cute. He goes, Enos? Oh my gosh. Benny, I don't trust Temu. I've never bought anything from it, but I don't know. I know they seem to have gotten a bad rap or something with where I'm afraid to buy off of Temu. I was that way with Amazon too. I was like, oh, I can go into town and get things and not have to order it. I don't, you know, why would I wait for something to be brought to my door when I can just go to town and get it? But then I saw that some prices are a lot cheaper. So I was like, okay, that's a no-brainer. I go where I can save money. So like soup, of all things, soup is cheaper on Amazon. So I've got probably 30 cans of soup coming to my door in the next many days. Cereal is cheaper. V8 juice is cheaper. My husband likes V8. Whole variety of things that are cheaper. I'm trying to remember. Dustin Parker, Smokey and the Bandit is the best movie because of the Bandit Trans Am. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit, that was a good show. It was a series of movies, not show. Yeah, I remember watching that. That was, I didn't understand a lot of it because I was too young to understand a lot of the adult themes of it. So if I watched it again now, it would make more sense to me. But I remember being a kid not understanding lots of it. It was above my head at my age when I was watching those movies. But I do like the that song Convoy that came out. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I just remember the Convoy. It's weird. I'm flashing back to all these things. See, I like it so much more when you guys bring up topics. This is much better. I don't want to be, oh, let's just talk about me. Me. No, talk about you guys. I mean, you can ask me questions, but let's talk about you guys. Who remembers Cannonball Run? I know, Cannonball Run. That was a good one, too. That was a really good one. That was a really good movie. And then people started doing their own cannonball runs. I remember hearing about that when I was a kid. Private cannonball runs or secret cannonball runs, or people were trying to do that. Yeah, Amazon, my parents use it, says Benny. Amazon is amazing. Yeah, it's great when the Amazon drivers get to know you and then they take good care of your packages. And we have a good neighborhood where they can just leave anything out and nobody's going to steal it. So we're really lucky here. It's got to be sketchy though when you order Amazon and you can't have it put in a secure area if you have naughty neighbors that like to take your stuff. But let's see, today I plan to go for an hour again. I'm not going to push it. Let me see what time this one says. Okay, so I got a half hour more. Ooh. So, yep, half hour more. So when it gets to 4:08, that will be my hour. Oh, yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. And hydration is important. The bear needs to do more work for me that way. Let's see, it's still, oh, Benny, it's supposed to get snowing here this next week. So I have to get on the ball with figuring out where I'm going to have my lockdown shot for winter. I've not decided yet. Still debating where it should be. There's too many places. I got a lot of land here, but I need to have an extension cord to be able to reach the outlets because I have a garage with outlets and outside of my house has outlets too. Mia, hey Mia, hey gorgeous, how are ya? Oh, me, no. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I only had 3 cross country meets. Woo! I'm super nervous for regionals. Oh my goodness. You are so right. That is nerve wracking. You'll do fine though. Just focus. And when I would do cross country running, I'd not look up, I'd put my head down kind of and focus just on what was ahead of me, just barely, and not focus on the people. And like I said, I love 5Ks. 5Ks are my favorite. And so, same with ski races, cross country ski races. I would just try to focus on my world and not anybody else's world. And then I would get out of my head all of the nervousness. And so, yeah, just try to focus. You're the only person out there. If you pass anybody, they're just people in the way, and you just go, go, go. You set your own pace, and you get into your own head. But that's my best advice, Mia, on regionals and all the cross country running races. Now, do you do staggered starts or do you do mass starts? Mass starts mess with your head a lot because everybody's starting at the same time. Staggered starts, it gives you like a little bit more of a gamble of trying to catch people, knowing or having nobody catch you, but you catch people. Benny, wow, didn't know it was supposed to snow. Yeah, it's coming up, I think Tuesday and Thursday, I think. It showed snow possibilities. Abby Fresh. Good luck, Mia, and may the force be with you in my Star Wars voice. And may the force be with you. Dun, 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 dun. Beryl's Pony. Hey, 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 how have you been? I've been good, Beryl. How have you been? And then Abby says, I ran the 1600, the 800, and the 400. Wow. So you did track, line starts, mass starts. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, mass starts like that. Everybody's able to gauge where they're at, which is really important to try to stay out in the front lead as best you can. And Beryl's Pony, love the bear. Thank you. Everybody says there's a bear behind me, so I was like, let's get a bear next to me. He can guard my water, my get a ride. Oh, today is Saturday or Sunday? It's Sunday. Wow, I'm off a day. That's right, because tomorrow's a holiday. So I gotta get with it, eh? Tomorrow's Indigenous Day and Columbus Day. But they decided to put Indigenous Day because Columbus never landed really on American soil, I think. I think he made it to Cuba, Puerto Rico, one of the key islands, I think. Not sure. Let's look back into that. But Columbus didn't discover America. I forget which outsider, because America was already discovered. It was already inhabited. So there's discovering it from the European side or the Asian side, that would be different. Or discovering it from the Mayan area. Yeah, so it's kind of like, well, such and such discovered America. No, America was already settled by my ancestors up here in Alaska. And like Hawaii was already discovered by the Polynesian, Tahitian folks. So, and then Captain Cook, he kind of came and messed things up in Alaska and Hawaii too. We have the Cook Inlet here in Anchorage area. So his name kind of pops up here as well as in Lahaina, Maui. Benny, I'm still here, by the way, just not chatting because riding bikes. No, Benny, you must chat and ride bike at the same time and then crash. That's what always makes me laugh when people say, why don't you just ride a bike for real? I'm like, because then I'm going to crash. Because how can I read and talk at the same time and navigate? I will definitely crash. I will hurt myself. That's not good. Elizabeth, I'm still here too. Good job, Benny. Yes, awesome sauce. Let's see. We got to keep adding more of you guys. There we go. Because like I said, this channel is probably going to have another huge boom like we had that other day. I gotta get ready and have lots of moderators. Thanks for still being here, Elizabeth. Brianna! Hey, Brianna. Welcome back. Good to have you back. Betty vibes, lol. Yeah, imagine trying to pop wheelies and type in messages and yeah, Benny's gonna crash. Thank you, Elizabeth, says Benny. I gotta make sure I'm subscribing to everybody too. Because I see your guys' stuff. Yep, there. It pops up on my feed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Barrels, yep. Making sure I'm subscribed to everybody. Okay. Here we go. Brianna doesn't have any videos. Oh well. You have any subscribers? I'll be your subscriber. There we go. Okay, got it. I like the way you read my name, Brianna. Yeah, because you got the extra A on there. Can't help it. I like to read what I see. It says Brianna. Just like the one that's Blythe the cat. I say Blythe, Bliss the cat. Blythe, Bliss, Blythe, Bliss the cat. Benny vibes. I can kind of do a wheelie. Elizabeth Ives, thank you. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Yeah, I could kind of do a wheelie too. It's kind of lame. Because I had this thing raised up just right, so I'm not doing wheelies accidentally. My dog's looking at me like, what are you doing, mama? Too funny. That. Elizabeth Ayers. Wheelie. Whoa! Okay, that was a good one. It's too much fun. There we go. Okay, so back to it. There we go. I popped the wheelie. Good wheelie, Katie. Thank you. I'm a trying. Now that winter is definitely coming, I gotta figure out where to put my permanent winter spot. Do I want to utilize the exterior lights that I already have? That would make logical sense. And I need to stay out of the line of sight of the snowblower. Because my husband has to, Benny's laughing. My husband snowblows the driveway. If my permanent setup is in the way of that, might not be too good. Okay, I'm just gonna have to figure this one out. Not sure. There's too many options, but then less options if I narrow it down to winter lights that are already currently on the house and garage, as well as, oh, I need to take down the mosquito zapper. I don't think there's any more mosquitoes alive anymore. Let's see. Brianna, you know it was a good wheelie when you almost fell. Yeah. I want to get to where I can perfectly balance and have it like, woo! But I don't have a wheel back there, so I'm just riding on the back bar. Tom says, evening, good day, Tom, evening, top of the evening to you. Welcome. Tom just reminded me, hydration. And go, gently. Elizabeth, when do you think the first snow will fall? Well, we had the first snow fall, what was it, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? Or wait, no, it was a while back. I was sick. 3 days ago, 4, 5, maybe 5 days ago. It melted, thank goodness. But I think our permanent snow is coming in 2 to 3 days. I think that's when it's coming. I have to look back at the forecast. How many more minutes do you have left? Let's see, 19 minutes. Wait, yeah, 19 minutes. Because I'm only going to do an hour today since I'm still recovering slowly bit by bit. But today, I'm maintaining a little bit faster on here. So as long as I have improvements every day, I fallen back doing a wheelie. Oh yeah, it hurts. You have to kind of let go of the bike too when you fall back like that, so the bike doesn't drag you down. Rebecca, hi Rebecca, welcome back. That's a lot of Becca. Welcome Becca. Hi Rebecca, welcome back Becca. Rebecca. A lot of hello. I'm just rambling, sorry. Lynn, have you ever been on a dog sled ride? Yes, I have. In fact, there's an interesting story of my grandma. She went on a dog sled from the village of Haycock. She must have been like 3 years old, 3 or 4 years old, from the village of Haycock on a dog sled to Nome to get her tonsils out. But yes, I've been on dog sleds multiple times. It was fun. We used to have our dog, we'd put him on his leash, we'd have him pull us on the road on a sled, just a normal sled. That was always fun. Benny, I fell back and bike on top of me. Ouch! Don't hurt yourself. That asphalt hurts. Gives you good cuts. I have a dog sledding kennel. Oh, cool, Lynn. That is super cool. There's a lot of dogs too. That's a lot of work. Feeding the dogs and training the dogs, and that is a lot of work. Tom, bit shaken. 2 cars were set on fire outside the house. Local rascals. Brilliant response from the fire department, though. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because cars on fire is no joke. They explode. That is for sure. And if it's not the engine parts exploding with the petrol in it, it's the tires exploding. Rebecca, look at all those emojis. A mushroom. That's a cute mushroom, and a shell, and a whale, and a seal, and a poinsettia, and a Flash Gordon heart, and I don't know what the other one is. What is that? You'll have to tell me, Rebecca. The first emoji, I don't know what that is. Benny, I'm on dirt and rocks. Ooh, okay. At least the dirt will just kind of give you a dirt skid. Dirt rash is what I always called them. You have 34 dogs right now. That's a lot. Wow. So you know of the Iditarod, that's for sure, and the Yukon Quest. Yep, the Iditarod goes through my village, Golovin, also known as before the Russians turned it to their name, Chignik. That's a lot of dogs. Rebecca, a disco ball. Wow. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, I think I see. Okay, now I see how it's supposed to be a disco ball. I was like, my eyes were seeing like the Titanic or something. It's like, what is that silhouette? Wow, 34. Yeah, that's a lot of dogs. That is a lot. Yeah, the Yukon Quest goes through from Yukon territory, I think in Whitehorse, to Fairbanks, Alaska, on the river. Tom, I love old stories of Alaskan dog tech like Balto and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Those are cool stories. My grandma always said that that's how they got around from village to village until her brothers got their pilot license and they could start flying. So, but yeah, I've seen some pictures of the dog sleds and my family in their full garb. I know. Rebecca says Alaska is beautiful. Yes, I agree. It's beautiful, even when it's kind of meh. We're in between seasons, get ready for a bunch of snow. Brianna, the Titanic. Yeah, I know. If you look just kind of from a distance and kind of squint a little bit and think Titanic, yeah. Lynn, but I am a junior musher right now. Oh wait, and why family do mushing too? Oh, and your family does mushing too. Okay, so you've heard of the great George Atla, I'm guessing. The great Atla family. They are well known up here. And Susan Butcher, and I'm trying to think of all the other great sledders, mushers. And Benny says, been riding for 48 minutes. Let's see, I have 5 plus 8. So that's 13 more minutes. Lynn, my family does mushing too. Oh, Christmas tree. Yeah. I got it at the dump. Somebody had it in a box, 3 pieces. I was like, that would make a great thing to put stuff on. It's a great table because you can bend everything. And then it makes a great shot. And then when I'm done with it, maybe I just take it back to the dump. Crystal, hi Crystal, welcome. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, my husband's like, you're gonna have our yard full of all this stuff in the dump. I'm like, no, I'll just use it for a bit and then bring it back and let somebody else take it. But the bear I'll keep. I saw the bear at the dump and I was like, all right, you're gonna come home with me. We need to have a bear behind me or next to me. Hey, I haven't seen Matthew in a few days. Hope he's all doing well and his mom's doing well. Lynn, bye. I've got to go. Have a good day. Bye, Lynn. Thank you for popping in. And Tom says, I'm going to get a real one this year. I miss the pine smell. We used to do that. My son and I would go outside and we just pick a tree and bring it inside. So, yeah. But now I have a fake one that's small since we just have one kid left in the house. So I was like, okay, I'm going to cheat and just do this. Thomas Cullen says, hello, Thomas. I think I've seen you here before, right? I think so. Benny vibes, haha. Yeah, it's easy to go out and just chop a tree down. Well, not chop, saw. Don't need to chop it. So, and then when my husband says that he wants the pine smell of the tree, I go outside, I cut just up some random branch off of a pine tree, and I bring it inside the house and hang it next to his desk. I said, there, now you hear the pine smell. Oh, he says, it's not the same. It smells the same. I think that real Christmas trees, they tend to be a headache with trying to clean up all those pine needles that keep falling. So I like the fake ones. Easier for me. And right now too, with a dog, I think our dog would probably want to chew on the tree. We put our tree up high so the dog can't get to it. Betty says, that's funny. Tom, fun to get rid of though. I know, you try to get rid of them, you're bringing it to the house and the nettles are going everywhere. You're just like, oh geez. Uh-oh, who's calling me? It's not doctors. It's my schmoopy, but he knows that I'm live streaming, so he'll wait. He always does that. He calls me and then he says, oh, I looked at the time and realized you're not going to answer. You're live streaming. So, because I almost always answer, almost always. And when I don't answer, he either gets worried or he thinks I'm asleep or live streaming. Yeah, we don't do all that tracker stuff on our phones. I guess that's what younger people do a lot of. My husband and I don't see a need for that. If you want to know where I am, just call me and ask me. It makes more sense. But I think that's just our old brains thinking, because we were, used to landlines in our day and then pagers. And yeah, let's see. Tom, we used to leave them in the garden to go bone dry. Then it's a dangerously fast bonfire. Exactly. I have a few of those because what I do is I'll throw it up into the dog yard when we have a real one. And when the snow melts, I'll retrieve it and I'll throw it to the dog's fence. And so there'll be old Christmas tree carcasses on the opposite side of the fence. So it's a Christmas tree graveyard, but they all just kind of go into the landscape. And yeah, I like a natural landscape because then I don't have to do much work. Just let it grow. I sometimes rake the leaves, but sometimes, eh, it is what it is. But we are getting to the point where I think I might need to get some fresh firewood because we just have firewood for emergency. When the power goes out and it's 20 below zero, get the fire started. Nolan Ski, hi! Nolan Ski, welcome back. Good to see you here. Very, very cool. I've got 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes. My son and I always say 9. Um, German. 9. 9. We get a little bit weird sometimes. That's all right. Betty, I'll be right back. I like Rick back better. I'll be Rick back. I'm Rick Dangerous. Rick back. That should be like a little fun thing. I'll be Rick back. Rick back. Yeah. I'm back. Rick back. Rick is back. I'm sorry, I'm getting weird. Anyway, tell me about your days, guys. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll start rambling down some weird rabbit hole. Oh, I gotta pack and I gotta keep booking stuff. I got so many trips coming. At least 2 of them I don't have to do any bookings for because they're all medical. 2 of them, 2 of the trips. But I've got 4 trips in the next 3 weeks. 2 of them I don't have to think about. Just have to show up. Then the other 2 I gotta keep planning all this stuff. I'm a fan of brown people. 9. I'm not a brown person, but I always say I'm olive. I have olive skin tone because I got that mix in me. I guess you could say my grandchildren are olive skin tone too. Yeah, even though they're very white. I got a lot of my ex-husband's side. But you're a fan of brown people. I'm a fan of all people. Yeah, there we go. Except ornery men that try to walk into my path and make me move out of their way. I just, boom, walk right into them. Oh, Yvette, you love my hat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like hats. I love hats. So I'm going to keep buying more and more and more now that I have a live stream to wear cute hats for. And when do you leave for your trip? The first one is on Thursday. That's all medical. That's to Seattle. Then the next one is to Anchorage, another medical one. The next one is to Anchorage again to bring my grandson so that he can get more practice at flying so that when he goes on longer trips with me, he's easier to deal with, or he can handle it better, getting some practice. And then I go to Asia the beginning of November. Whoo, and I'll be gone for close to 3 weeks on that one. So that's gonna be fun live streaming for you guys. And Adim, hello Adim, welcome. Hello. Good to have you here. And then Elizabeth, today I'm helping my son with his reading assignment and my friend Rob wants to join me for my walk. Yay! Awesome! Epic sauce. Oh, and I saw your video, Adim, your short video. That was cool. I like to have everybody be subscribed to everybody. That way I can get your videos to pop into my feed and I can watch them. That way I have a better idea of who I'm talking to. Let's see, Rob is my next door neighbor. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. It's good to do that in a group like that. That's fun. And Benny Vibes is back. He's Rick back. New little phraseology there. Elizabeth, that is a cute hat. Hey, thank you. What did oh, I got this on Amazon. That's right. It was my Amazon buy. And then I was going to wear it for what? I forget where I was going to wear it. Oh, I was going to wear it in Denmark. And I bought this for Denmark too. But it wasn't cold enough in Denmark, so I left the hat. I didn't bring it with me. Can't wait to hear about your travels, Elizabeth says. Yes, it's going to be fun. I like to share my travels, but then that means shooting video, editing video, posting video. Live streaming is that genius idea. It's like all you do is just experience it and share it, and it's done. I love it. Brooklyn, hi Brooklyn, welcome back. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. I said back. Adim, thank you very much, Katie. You're welcome, Adim. Yeah, it's kind of cool when I see everybody's like, oh, that's such and such. Okay, let's play that. Oh, that's a cool short. Like, and then I go through my list and I say, oh, there's a lot of people. Okay, click. So I see your guys' videos. That's so cool. Because it shouldn't just be me. Like, hey, everybody look at me. Me. No, I want to know who I'm talking to. So that's cool. And then Elizabeth, thank you for watching it. Oh, you're welcome. Yep, it's fun to watch you guys' videos. And Benny says, haha, Rick back. Lol, I noticed that. Yeah, Rick back. Rick back. He's back. Rick back. That could be our little phrase. I'm Rick back. Oh, I get goofy. Well, I only got 3 more minutes and I'll finish my hour because I'm not going to push too hard. Wonder what my puppy's doing. Charlie Wog! Charlie! Let's see what he's doing. There's my baby. Are you surviving out in the great cold wilderness of Alaska? It's like, yeah, I suppose so. I made him a little porch patio, so he's good. He's just too posh sometimes. No, he's a needy puppy. He loves his cuddles. He's a snuggler dog. That's pretty cool. And Benny Rickback. That's your new nickname, Benny? Benny Rickback. That's a cool name. That slays. I'm Benny Rickback. Adim, Katie's in ninja mode today. I am much more than yesterday. Yesterday was a slow start. Today I can feel momentum building where I got more energy today. And so tomorrow I should have more energy. When I feel like I can bring it up to past an hour, then I'll do that. But I know I have to pace myself. Let's see, how many miles? I've gone 15, almost 16 miles. Wow, that's good. Tom, go, and then no go. go, no go. Today, you're strong, Katie. Yes, stronger than yesterday. Stronger than each day. I'm glad I documented when I do get sick from Crohn's disease because that's fanatics. That says, because I wanted people to know what struggles are with my medical struggles. People get so focused on the kidney transplant that, oh, that's the end all everything. Everything's great. You got your kidney transplant done. It's like, nope. I still have a very aggressive disease that has no cure, that's attacking my system daily. And sometimes it wins, knocks me off my feet. But like I said, that was almost a hospital flare-up. The last time I went to the hospital was July for a flare-up. So July, August, well, actually it was all July, August, September, October. So that was 3 months ago. So just having 3 months of no flare-ups, that's awesome. But that would be, yeah, I have 2 to 4 flare-ups a year. So we'll see what's in store for 3 months from now. Let's see, that would be October, November, December, January. Ooh, okay. We'll have to keep that in the back of my head. Where am I at on time? I did it. I did 1 minute past in the shower while watching. Oh, Benny, that's kind of, I can't look, Benny. Ah! Everybody, don't look at Benny. Tom, thank you, Tom. Oh, sorry, I got a good laugh out of Benny Rickback. That's anyways. Oh, okay. I think I'll finish this mile off. So I'll have 17 miles today. They put it on looser tension. Dean's laughing. We're all trying not to look at Benny. Oh, you're funny, says Benny. Remember, I'm visual, so that was like the ah. Okay, goodness gracious. We'll keep it G-rated. Okay. So let's see. Tomorrow is Monday, Indigenous Day. And I think it's supposed to snow on Tuesday. So that means I have today and tomorrow to get my permanent structure up. Yeah. It'd be cool to put it like a tree fort and have my stuff in a tree fort. That'd be super cool, but that's a lot of work. Benny Vibes, gotta give you the watch hours. Thank you. I'm just glad that you're taking a shower fully clothed. That's a good thing to do. Yes. Yeah, that you have a great laugh. Love your smile. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Yes. Oh, Tom, yeah, the boat fort. That's a good idea too. The boat's over there. You're right. That is a good idea. Except all my equipment can't fit in there. I got the Nordic Track, the exercise bike, and this one. So maybe I could have two shelters. Yeah. Oh, because the boat's in between a lot of trees and I can string up a tarp over it to keep the snow, make a tarp pitch of sorts. Yeah. Ellie, hello, Ellie, welcome back. There, I did it. I did an extra mile. Hydration. Yes, welcome back, Ellie. Oh, okay. So, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? I think y'all can guess. Way to go, says Elizabeth. Yes, yes, yes. It feels good to be done. Yeah. So, um, the dinner tonight. What's on the menu? Cream of wheat and soup. Yeah, that sounds like what I'll have for dinner. Let's see. Way to go. Boat is elevated. Will keep your tootsies warm in winter. Yep, except with the boat, I have to fill snow under it so that the sewer line doesn't freeze over. So, yeah, I just have to put a lot of snow under it. That's all. And I can string extension cords to it for power because I'll need lights because it's not in the line of sight of my garage and house lights. So I'll have two locations. That's what's going to happen. Awesome job, Katie. Thank you. Drink some water, please, Katie, says Adine. Yep, I got my Gatorade. Got my Gatorade drink. Okay. Day 66. Yay! In fact, I'll get my drink now, Adine. I get some more. I'm tired. Rishi, yes, nay. Okay, so I'm going to crinkle up day 66. I messed up yesterday and had day 57. My brain wasn't working. I was picking up where I last left off when I was sick. So I fixed it today, and today's day 66. I like throwing it at it. All right, so I need to go inside, prepare my cream of wheat and my soup, but I won't eat them at the same time because that's kind of gross. So I will eat cream of wheat first and then stay not hurting for my next upcoming trips. So that should do it for today. I'm gonna go get my posh puppy back inside the house because he's just suffering outside in this nice warm 42-degree weather. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. Alaska time. It's gonna be weird when I'm on Japanese time zone. You guys are gonna have to add from Alaska time 17 hours. So that's kind of cool, you guys. We'll probably have a lot more UK people on at that time, and probably India too. We get a lot of India when I'm on at later hours. It's always or early in the morning. I get a lot of India. You did it. Yes, I did. Adeem, thumbs up. Okay, have an amazing, awesome rest of your day. You too, Benny Rickback. Sorry, I gave you a nickname. Adeem, see you, Katie. Bye bye. Okay, bye everybody. Have a good night, a good day, and a good all of the above and everything. All right, Kleanakpak, thank you very much. Bye bye.